Michael. Of course, you're going to do that. Thank you. You got like 40 seconds. Let's see. Hey, 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 Facebook family. Hey, Javon. Me? I was kidding. Hey, 5 seconds, y'all. If I go
Greetings, everybody. How's everybody doing out there? My name is DJ Eddie Styles, and we're gonna try this again. We was on live last night, and I kind of messed up a little bit, so we're gonna do it again, and we're gonna bring this wonderful lady who's got an event coming on, as you see on the screen.
Yes,
Step
yes.
into Your Legacy, which will be coming up this Sunday, June 8th.
Mhm.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I welcome you, Miss Carolyn Rhodes. How you doing, Miss Rhodes?
I'm well. How are you doing?
I can't complain. Oh, let me turn down this music real quick.
Okay.
Can't complain at all. I'm here, and we're gonna try this again. Yeah. So this is all new to me, and I totally screwed up the whole thing, but I got it now,
What
so
happened?
people can hear me now.
Okay.
People can hear me because it was just I was watching it last night. It was just cutting out and cutting on. So I was like, oh, I know what I did. So basically, we got it together right now. So we got it together. So, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Carolyn Rhodes of Miss
Hey, hey.
Expedite, and she's going to talk about the event that's coming up and everything. I'm gonna turn the floor over to you, and I want to let everybody know who you are and what it is that you do.
Okay, well, great. Well, just so that you know, Eddie, I'm also on Facebook Live, so I'm going to be talking to both the audience on the radio and
Hmm.
also Facebook. So, hey to everybody there. Um, and hey, Eddie, again.
Hey.
So, my name is Carolyn Rhodes. For those of you guys who are new to my page and or the station, and I have a company. I've been blessed with a company that's called Expedite. And this company was birthed from the experiences of all the loss of the loved ones that I lost in my family. And through all those experiences that I had, God gave me an amazing idea on how to help other families. And that came with issues with probate processing, issues with trying to take care of the body in the home, clean the home out, sell the property, family disputes, how to help settle those disputes, just settle the estate in general. And then maybe about almost 4 years ago, I had a near death experience myself. I had a really bad car accident that left me in a really eye opening epiphany moment. I was actually going to do an estate sale for a woman who had lost her mom and her dad within like 6 months of each other. And on my way to actually help doing the estate sale and to sell her estate, I got in a really bad car accident. A gentleman T-boned me and I spiraled out, and they actually thought that I had passed at the car accident. But when the guy was checking my pulse to see if I was alive, he realized that I was alive, of course, and I realized that I didn't have like later on that I didn't have my estate plan. I didn't have my will. I didn't have my trust. I didn't have anything in place. Well, I'm really, trying to help other people, and I knew then that I really need to be more proactive about having my estate in place. So, or my estate plan in place. So that's where the whole thing came from: wills, trusts, and estate settlements. It came truly from all the experiences that I've had in my own family and in my own life. And God really just taught me how to build a great team of individuals to help me execute and help other people. And I've been blessed to do this for 70 years. And now I'm going to have the opportunity to merge the two things that I love the most. I love to dance, y'all, even though I'm not the best, but it makes me smile, so I love to dance. And I love to help families. So I put the two together and I call it Step Into Your Legacy. Thank you for showing the flyer. It's an event with Chicago Stepping and an intimate conversation about how to secure your family and your legacy. It's going to happen this Sunday at the Embassy Suites Hotel in Hampton, Virginia, from 4 to 8 p.m. So if you have not already purchased your tickets, please do so. You can go to my website. It's www.expedite.today and go to the events tab and you can register there. Or if you want to pay at the door, you can pay at the door. In advance is $20 and at the door is 25. So I'm looking forward to it because I'm going to have an amazing panel there that's going to be guiding us, and I'm going to have a good time with a great DJ, DJ Eddie.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
And Eddie, as a matter of fact, how long have you been DJing? I was really wondering how long have you been DJing?
I've been DJing since I was a little lad. I want to say about 8, 9 years old. I used to
Okay,
DJ adult parties. My dad used to make me DJ for his parties and stuff like that. So I used to spin the records because my father made me. So,
okay,
but that's what I've been doing since I was 8, 9 years old. My favorite music is '70s music. I love the '70s. I'm a '70s baby, so that's what I grew up listening to. But yeah, since I was 8, 9 years old, that's how
oh,
long I've been
nice. So you
DJing.
got a true DJ.
Yeah, so that's pretty much what I've been doing and everything. So, um, but far as so stepping, and then let's get into some stepping stuff,
Okay,
because we are a stepping community. So um, the stepping allows me to play what I love to play,
mm-hmm.
right? I started when I became a teenager. I started doing club music and stuff like that. And when I moved to Virginia, um, I didn't know anything about stepping, so I discovered it. I used to DJ at a place called Mocha Soul, and that's when I first met. And actually, that's the first time I met Damon. Actually, that's the first time I met him. Yeah, at the Mocha Soul. No, it's no longer here. But I started out as a club DJ, and then I got into the stepping. Um, and it allows me to play the music that I love to play. So no complaints. Then I do my little style, my little Detroit style, and everything. And I want to thank everybody in the Hampton Roads who accepted me to play my style of the way I play. And
Yeah, I like it.
but so back to you.
Mhm.
So we incorporate. You are incorporating stepping
Yes,
and this
legacy building.
expedite
Yes,
legacy building. That's
yeah,
right. That's right. So I'm gonna turn it back over to you. So you have a wonderful panel going up
I do.
coming up on Sunday. You want
I
to talk about that panel?
I do. Actually, one of them has joined me on Facebook. So, hey to JD there. So, yes, I'm going to have a wonderful panel. Expertise is going to literally give us sound wisdom and advice on how to secure our legacy and also be ready for what's already taking place now, which is the biggest wealth transfer in history. And just to name our panelists, we're going to have Mr. Andrew Smith. He's also one of my co hosts. Andrew Smith from Smith Brothers Funeral Home. He's going to be joining us and giving us some things that we can avoid whenever we lose a loved one and that time comes. How to properly take care of your family and how to avoid a lot of disputes. Andrew and I have been partnered together for over 6 years. I've had the company for seven. He's been with me almost from the beginning of Expedite, and we have been collabing together for years on finding the best ways to help families when they're going through that tough time when they lose a loved one. And we have, a few stories, a couple of stories to tell you guys that we can help during that time when it's time to take care of your loved one when they transition. The next person I want to talk about, who I mentioned, who was on here, is Mr. JD. He is going to be Mr. JD and also Mr. Scott Johnson. They are going to be our two amazing financial advisors that have well over 20 years of experience, and they're going to help guide us with how to prepare for the wealth transfer. When people transition, that is an opportunity for us. When our families transition, for us to get wealth and inheritance. And many of us squander our inheritance and our wealth because we're not in a position or we don't know what to do with it. Or the grief that we're going through overtakes us and we end up spending it and discarding or squandering all of our inheritance because we're not ready. So, JD and Scott Johnson, and Mr. Scott Johnson, too, by the way, is a master estate planner. He's actually one of the first African American master estate planners here in Virginia, and he's going to join us. And one of the best ways that you can be ready and to capture and to be part of that wealth transfer is to have an estate plan. Is to make sure that you have a plan for everything that you own and that you have accumulated this far. So it is really important that you come out, listen to them. They will give you some great nuggets. Another person, which is also from my seven community, that we're going to have there is Mr. James Jenkins. He has been part of it with Expedite for about a year and a half now, a year and a half, 2 years. And he is going to be showing us how to make sure that we, or different ways that we can utilize our real estate. That is one of the biggest things, too, that is left to us. Houses, land is left to us whenever, sorry guys, it's a pup. Houses and land is left to us when someone transitions, but not knowing how to properly invest it and or being caught up with family disputes and or the state because there's no estate plan, you can really miss out on opportunities on how to properly sell and or invest your real estate. So we're going to have Mr. James Jenkins there as well to talk about how to capitalize on that. So, and of course myself with my 7 years and not only my personal experience, but I have helped over 100, almost 200 families in my 7 years. And we have settled, my company alone has settled over 20 million assets. So I have a little bit of understanding and knowledge about what's happening, and I would love to, and I can't wait to show you guys some solutions to how to make sure that your family is secure and to leave a lasting legacy. So, yeah.
That's cool. That's wonderful. So you said something because a lot of people don't know about setting wills and trusts and stuff like
Mhm.
that. We're not really educated on how important that could be. So what you're doing is very beautiful and very what's needed. It's what's needed.
Yeah.
So I wanted to tell what happened to me because I think we touched on this yesterday. Like I said, I was walking down the street and I got hit by a car and everything. And
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right.
I was just walking down the street and I got hit by a car and I had nothing to leave my family, nothing to leave my wife, my children, nothing to leave at all. But it can happen in a split second, and
Hmm.
I believe a lot of people don't know how important it is to have that. Can you explain that in like how important it is? You probably already explained it, but I think there's a lot of people who don't know about this type of thing, especially in our community. Especially in our community.
Yes, especially in our community. And to give you some numbers, it's about 77 or more percent of African Americans that do not have an estate plan. And just to make it a little bit more simplistic, because a lot of us, people in general, African Americans, no matter your race, we have the misconception about having an estate plan, or what it even means. And to break it down and to make you understand that it includes you is your estate is literally every single thing that you own. And I'm talking about art, plants, um, plants, everything that you own, your clothes, your jewelry, your car, your house. Your estate is everything that you have accumulated in your lifetime. And all you're doing is putting a plan in place for that. When you don't have a plan in place, this is what causes the state or the government to come in and they decide how your estate or what you own should be distributed. That causes an issue by itself. Or if there is no plan in place, you have family members who it could be the smallest thing as like a necklace, and they're like, I really, wanted that, or she said I could have it, or I think when I saw her wear this, I thought about something, or it brought back a memory, and they want that, they fight over that, and because you didn't have a plan in place for the simple things, the big things, then there that's when disputes happen, and that's when the government gets into it, and now they're able to tax certain things. They're able to make you pay bonds and surety bonds for something that you should already have in place, something that everyone has. Most often, if you're like a teenager and up, you have a bank account. If nothing else, almost everybody has a bank account. And if I'm going to be honest with you, that is almost the number one thing that is tied up in an estate is the money. The money is always stuck in the bank, and the accounts are frozen. And while they're either trying to take care of the person's body, lay them to rest, pay the bills, while trying to take care of the body, the money's stuck in the account. So then now we're having you're dealing with grief, and then you're dealing with family members fighting over God knows what. And then now there's no money to pay the bills. There's no money to take care of funeral arrangements or just to live. Electric bill, water bill, gas bill, rent, mortgage, car note, insurance, all those things, life still happens after someone passes away. But when you don't have a plan in place for everything that you own, then that's where a lot of the fights come and the issues come. Not to mention your emotions are hypersensitive. Like you're hurt, you're grieving, you're angry, and now you gotta deal with God darn it, they don't take my money is in the bank, or I gotta deal with this person trying to steal something from me. So it's important to have a plan in place with the things that you have accumulated over your life, and also that to leave a lasting legacy. You want, if you have a home, if you have land, you don't want the government telling you what to do with it or how to distribute it. You have you have acquired this. Now this is your opportunity to say, I want to make sure that my son has what he needs and that he can go to school or do whatever he wants or keep the house or invest the house or whatever he wants to do. This is your opportunity to plan for that. And one of the biggest reasons why I created the Step Into Your Legacy is because I wanted it to be a space where we understand that talking about estate planning and legacy doesn't have to be like daunting or like, shoot, if I talk about it, then something's going to happen. No, like life happens anyway. That's just, it's life. Life happens, okay?
Right.
Unexpected or planned, it happens. But having a conversation, at least having the knowledge and the wisdom on what to do with what we have, that's what's important. And we can have fun while doing it. We don't have to be grieving and sad and talking about estate stuff. That's why I created the event. Let's come dance. Let's have a good time. Let's have some good refreshments. And let's have a good conversation about protecting what you have earned and what you worked for and your children and your children's children. So I know I made a lengthy answer,
Oh
Eddie.
no, no, it's fine. It's fine. I'm sitting here trying to um I'm sitting here trying to click buttons and it's not working, but it's all good. It's all good. I think my computer froze, but it's all good and everything. I was going to switch over to the flyer.
Oh,
So, did you this? So, anybody who still want to get tickets, can you discuss how much the tickets are or what's
yes.
going on with that?
Yeah. So the tickets to attend the event are $20 in advance. You can go to my website, www.expedite.today/events. Or if you just go to the website, click on events, you'll be able to get your tickets there. We take all forms of payment, meaning like credit card, Apple Pay, Cash App. It's all on the website. Or if you decide to pay at the door, it's $25 at the door, and we will still accept all forms of payment there as well. So yeah, that's how you can register for the event. I prefer if you register in advance because it gives me an opportunity to make sure I have enough. I call them secure bags and everything in place for you guys. When you come, I want you guys to have the fullest experience. And in order for me to do that, I need to have a good head count. But I plan to have a little bit over just in case. Some people just trickle in at the last minute. But if you can, please go to the website and then register. Hi, Josh. I see you there.
So what about people that come there and have never stepped before? Would they be
Ooh,
intimidated? How are we going to take care of them?
listen, don't worry about learning how to cut a rug. As a matter of fact, Damon Rose is watching on Facebook with me. He's one of my co-hosts. He's a Chicago native. He has been teaching Chicago stepping here in Hampton Roads. Damien, put in the comments, I don't know how long, but for a good while. I have been a part of the community for about 3 years now, so I know for at least 3 years he's been teaching. But if you don't know how to step, if you don't know how to do the dance, don't worry. Damon will be there and he will give us some good tips and so the quick 8 counts. You can join the fun. So don't feel like, oh man, this is just for steppers. I don't know how to dance, so I won't feel included. I did my best to cover all bases. I tried to make sure that everyone on the panel was there to answer all types of unique questions for you about your estate. And not only that, to be a part of the event, I made sure that Damon Rose would be there to help you guys learn the steps so you guys would be in good hands. So don't worry, we got enough rug. You can cut it up with me and have a good time. So, hi, Waylon.
All right. So can you give your website and your number again for those who want to contact you about the trust and
Yes,
how to set up a will and trust and stuff like that?
absolutely. So, in order to contact me, my phone number is 757-731-3828. 757-731-3828. That's the number to my company. And also, if you are looking for services or if you want to be an affiliate partner, go to my company, my website, sorry, www.expedite.today. For those who are watching, if you recently lost a loved one, there's also a form there that you can fill out. They'll ask you specific questions if you lost a loved one or not. And then if you need my help, I'll be able to guide you during that difficult time as well. So, yeah, that's how you can reach me there. Also, if to email me is info@expedite.today. That's my email address. I was at the hospital today. We had a lady called me. She is at Riverside, and she's not really sure what's going to happen. She has a procedure that she has to have done, and she was like, I honestly don't remember how I met her, y'all, but she had my card and she called me. And because she had the procedure on tomorrow, she really needed me to come by the hospital today. And thankfully, I had free time in my calendar to go visit her. So we were able to get her estate plan going, get her will going, make sure her deeds and stuff are taken care of for her son and her children. So the beautiful part about Expedite is I do my best to meet the families where they are. I understand that life is unexpected. We talked about that. DJ Eddie was talking about how he had an car accident. I had a car accident, and things happen, and you're not able to come to my office. So we are able to come to you, whether it's be in the comfort of your home. Like I said, today I was in the hospital at Riverside taking care of someone estate plan. So just know that I will do my best to make sure, and with not only information but with my services, to make sure that have what you need to get your estate plan and everything set in order. So yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
I don't know if
Is
I,
that is
huh?
that noise coming from?
Yes, I want to get up right here. You think it's okay?
Yeah, go ahead, cause I'm
I'll,
still.
I'll,
Go ahead. So
let me tell you,
I'll put on some music while people waiting
yeah,
for you to
it
come
was some
back.
jams because I
Or
put
you know what? I'm trying to do
rolls
that.
up and it's finished, huh?
No, but yeah, cause we got cause I'm trying to figure this out here, cause it
Okay.
just froze up on me. But go ahead.
It's okay. I'm still there. Okay. 1 second, y'all. Let me go turn this oven off. Okay. That's why. Yeah, I probably shouldn't be eating some cinnamon rolls anyway, but praise God. They're going to be good.
So yeah, so I'm back here. I'm trying to figure this out, but it's all good. But so everybody that's out there, usually I would switch the screen so you can see the flyers and stuff like that. So this is a new for me. Like I was saying yesterday when we went live yesterday, I usually I'm usually quiet, not saying much and everything. So this is all new. This is something I want to do to help the community. This Expedite thing and everything that Nice Entertainment is doing, Expedite is uplifting the community, rather it be Stepping community or just our community in general, because we need to be educated with this type of stuff. And I want to thank you and Damon for having me part of this. I really do appreciate it. This is something that's much needed, and I'm very happy that y'all made me part of this. So shout out to Damon Rose and shout out to you, Miss Carolyn. I really appreciate it, and everybody that's going to be on the panel because it's educational and we're going to have some fun and dance and
Yes.
everything. So really appreciate it. So yeah, I need to bear with this podcast and everything as it grows, um, and everything like that. So is there anything you want to plug before we get
Uh,
off here?
Damon, if you're still there, could you do me a favor and put the? Oh, I did have a thing for you guys. For those who are watching, hi Denise. For those of you who are watching, could you please? Me and the team and I, we have really thought about some really great things that we can share with you during this event and different scenarios, life experiences that will help prepare you for the wealth transfer and also for estate planning. However, I mean, everybody's life is unique, and I would love to know if there are some things that you can share with me, or maybe some questions that you have that I can take back to the team and have it ready for Sunday. So, if you're watching or if you're live, please, give me some questions or some ideas of some things that you may want to talk about during the event, and I will happily take them back to the team and we can collab and get those ready for you. Damon, if you're still there, please, I meant to do it, but could you put the website in the chat, in the comments, www.expedite.today/events, so that those who are watching could have it um, for their, I guess, to log in. Hi, Abigail. Waylon, who is Lawrence?
So so everybody just make sure you get your tickets. Like you said, they're playing at the door. It's going to be a great time Sunday. So everybody come out Sunday, learn something, dance, even learn to dance. So
Yeah.
even learn how to step and everything. And those oh, far as James is concerned, I don't know why he said he got two left feet. I watched him dance. He ain't got no two left feet. He danced better than I
Yeah, James. Yeah, he
do.
just,
But I just wanted to throw that out there. But
yeah.
before we get out of here, like I said, we want to hope to see everybody Sunday. It's going to be a great time. Um, so that's pretty much my spiel. My little cheap plug. Make sure you check out the Mixcloud,
Yes.
where I'm on the ones and twos every Sunday. So make sure if you don't have Mixcloud, make sure you download it to your phones, your computers, or whatever you listen to your music on. And I will guarantee to have Miss Carolyn Rose back on this podcast
Yeah,
because it's a
just a
work in
recap.
progress. It's a
So,
work in progress. So I really appreciate everybody for tuning in. But yeah, we can do a recap. That's going to be great. It's going to be great.
okay.
Uh, but so I have all the bugs and everything out of it. Is there
Okay.
anything else you want to say?
No, no one asked a question. Oh, thank you, Abigail. Nobody asked a question, so I guess we're good to go.
Oh,
I hope that everybody who's tuning in will please join me on Sunday. Cut a rug with me, dance with me. I would love to see you guys there. Um, so yeah, get some great information and have a good time.
all right, and that's all we have. And this has been Just a Thought with DJ Eddie Styles and Miss Carolyn Rhodes. It's all good. This is all new, and this is going to be on a regular basis. So make sure y'all tune in to the podcast. And shout out to Nice Entertainment
Yeah,
for
shout out to
putting.
Nice Entertainment.
And
Damon
oh,
Rose.
by the way, I know he's
Yeah.
online right now.
Who?
Like Damon. So everybody, if you haven't been, make sure you check
Oh,
out Style Masters
yes,
this
yes,
year,
yes.
next year. It's always a great event. So make sure you get your tickets for Style Masters. I'm pretty sure you can go to his website and everything and get your tickets early for the Style Masters 2026. It's a great event. Had a great time this year. Had a great
Yeah,
time.
it was.
So you will. It's an awesome event. So make sure you check it out. Nice Entertainment Style Masters. Make sure you get your tickets early. All right. So we gonna get out of here, and we gonna get out of Miss Carolyn Rose. Thank you for coming on. I really do appreciate it.
Thank you for
It's a
having
wonderful thing you're doing, and I'm really happy to be part of it. All right. So we gonna get out of here. Your last words.
me. No, you guys have a beautiful and wonderful night, and I will see you guys on Sunday.
See you guys Sunday, and we out.
Bye, y'all.